In this video, we're going to go over the easy, simple fix for the number one reason why your automations fail to deliver and extract those errors with a simple but powerful workflow. This is going to be one of the most important videos for people who are looking to build out automation for production to live clients in the real world. Without this, there's a good chance you're going to lose a lot of trust and customers, so make sure you listen up. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Palmer Joseph, and if you like this type of content, then I highly recommend hitting the subscribe button, smashing that like button, because this really helps me out a lot. And I'll make sure to make more of these kind of videos so that I can keep on making money with AI. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay guys, so this is a very simple workflow. As you can see right here, it only consists of 5 nodes. You can actually get away with like 2 or 3 if you really wanted to, but the reason why I have 5 here is because I want to make sure that I'm on top of everything that is causing issues in any workflow, especially for clients that we have right now that may have issues. So I want to make sure that I'm on top of it, because if they notice it before I do, then they're going to be a little annoyed. Pretty sure you can imagine from what happens from there. So either way, what this looks like is basically there's an error trigger. It gets recorded into a Google Sheet that I'll show you in a second, which basically looks like this. It'll take down the time. Actually, just tested this out a second ago. Workflow, message, URL, and which node it is in. Okay. Also, with that, it also sends me a Telegram message from my Telegram personally to let me know that there's an issue. I can get on top of it. Sends it to my Slack so my team can see this, and also an email to myself just to let me know that there's something going on. It's really important for you to have this thing going as quick as possible, because this will let you know if there's anything that came up right away and where to fix it, so you can get on top of that before anyone else notices. So I'll show you how to do this step by step, but let me show you a quick demonstration what this actually looks like. So before we get ahead of ourselves, I just want to tell you right now that there's 2 prerequisites that you need to actually have to make this work. So first off, as you see right here, this is my LinkedIn post automator or generator. It posts a new post every single day at 4 p.m. If you want to see how this works, I can do a quick breakdown to show you exactly what happens from here. But this is basically what it looks like. So this is just done a few seconds ago before this video was put together. Gave me a title, a hook, text, description of the image, status if it's ready, and what this actually looks like. So just give you a quick demo. This is not part of the whole thing, but it just shows you what this is all about. So again, if you want to see how this whole thing works, tell me in the comment section below. I'll show you and do a walkthrough about it, and you can do this for yourself. So that being said, let's come back to my actual automation. You need to have 2 things working right now. So first off, this has to be active. Oops. Actually, I'm just testing this right now. And you actually have to have this with your settings and with the error workflow that you created. But anyways, I'll walk you through what this all looks like. And let me just break this off so it actually is broken. So there's no brain in the automation right now, and I can do a quick test. So I'm just, since it's already live, I'll go into my Telegram. I've been testing this out right now. AI and the future. So as you can see right here, I got a Telegram message telling me that there's an error in one of the workflows, which one it is, at what time, there's the error message that I got, and how to look at it to come back to the URL to fix it. So if I click on that, it is right here. So yeah, there you go. It told me there's a problem in the node LinkedIn post content agent because there's a chat model that's not hooked up. So that's correct. So let's just come back here really quick. I can show you what this looks like in Slack as well. It told me right here. And I also got that in email. But you see what that all looks like. I'm not going to show you the email. So let me walk you through how to set this up for yourself and do it step by step with you right now. So obviously, when you start your new workflow, you have to have a trigger. So let's get that thing started right now. Click on the plus sign, type in error, which is the error trigger. You have to do nothing here because that's already all set up. Let's move that over. What I have set up afterwards is a Google Sheets. So click on that. This is to append a row in the sheet, okay? Because it's brand new each and every single time. You need to hook up your credentials. So if you don't have that yet, then you can watch this quick video. I'll walk you through exactly how to do that yourself. It takes like 4 minutes. Super simple, okay? Right there, once you have your credentials set up, all you gotta do is everything still remains the same. Resource is sheet within this document. Append a row. Choose your list, which is error logs. Go on this. And then the list is sheet 1. Now from here, we need to get the actual information. So how we get that is to actually make it error out. All right, so let's just do a quick save. Let's change this up for a little bit, quick second. Actually, change this up to error demo workflow. Okay, come back here, go to settings, change this up to the error workflow demo, save. All right, let us mess this up. Since it's already active, I can go to my Telegram. AI is the future, or something. As you can see right here, this has errored out. We'll see what happens here. But this time, we actually have everything that we need to see what's going on. So how we do this is what the information is, right? This is important because we're going to map this into the next node for this to actually properly work, right? Okay, so what we have to do is once we double click into that, once in the execution tab, we have to click on debug in editor, put in your credentials. Now we have all the information that we need to map this out properly. In case that you don't know what to do here for date and time, we just type in the curly brackets plus $ now, and this is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to read, so what we have to do here is just, I like to type in dot format, bracket, then this little apostrophe, I type in YYYY dot HA. Now it looks like that when it comes out, so we can actually get that into our error log so it looks proper and it's readable, because that's important for us to do. Without that, it's just all not going to make sense. Once that's done, we want to choose which workflow it is. So since we already have all the information from the previous node, we can find which workflow it is and put that into there. And this is the LinkedIn content creator. The message, where is it? Oh, here's the message. Took me a while to find that. The URL is at the top, so you can come back to it and diagnose the issue. And just the node, which is not really relevant in case you want it, but I just put it in there just in case, because I like to come back to it later on. Last node, no, which is right there. Okay. The reason I have two of them is just to remind myself where it is, but you can take that out if you don't want it, but that's perfectly fine. So let's execute the step. And we come back to our error log, it comes back in here. So it's the exact same thing. I'm just going to delete these two because that's for demo purposes in the previous one. So as you can see inside of our Google Sheets now, you have the date and time. We know which workflow it is that is not working, which is in here, perfectly fine. We have the message, which is a chat node, sub node must be connected. We already know that's the issue because we actually intentionally broke that. Without brain, it can't work, right? Come back in here, we know which URL it is. So we can click on this, it takes us directly to where it's got to go, and we can diagnose it right away. It's right there. Okay, let's get out of that. Come back in and just the node. Again, if you don't want the node in there, perfectly fine. I just put it in there just for my own sake to let others know as well that this is what the issue is. So when that is done, we can come back to the workflow. We can add in a new one, which is a Telegram message, because I want to be notified whenever there's an issue. So click on Telegram. Then this is to send a message, send a text message right there. So obviously you need to have credential in here as well. If you don't have that set up, you can watch this quick video as well. I'll walk you through how to set up Telegram for you step by step. It's super simple once you have that all done. Obviously choose the credential to connect, which is for me, not my parents, which is Telegram. Resource is message, operation is send message, chat ID. You actually get that from your Telegram. Again, you can just watch a quick video. I'll show you what that is all about, but you can come back in here. I went to get ID bot, and this is my ID. Paste that in. Text message, basically just letting me know what the issue is. There is a problem in one of the workflows. Let's blow this up. The workflow, which is variable, had an issue at, and the date and time, so it's readable. It looks like this when it comes out through a Telegram message. Come back down, check it out here. And I put in the URL. And now that's how it looks like. Now we can execute the step. That is done. Let's go back to Telegram, check it out, make sure that it's there, which is right there. Now, if you don't like this message at the bottom that says automatically sent with n8n, you can come back, add field, append n8n, and turn that off. We can execute the step again just to make sure it works. Come back to Telegram, and as you can see, that little message is gone. It's just annoying as hell. So that is completed. And what I can do from here, put in a new node, and this is with Slack, okay? Slack is to send another message. Where is it? Send a message right there. Now, there is also a credential required here, but if you don't have that yet, I haven't made a video. If you want to see what that looks like, comment in the section below. I'll make a walkthrough for you to let you know how to set that up for yourself, okay? But when you're in here, super simple. Click the credential for Slack. This is for my AI bot. Resources message, operation is send. Message sent to, you can send this to a channel, and from the list, which is the AI bot, okay? Because we go into Slack, this is for my AI bot right here, and that is working perfectly fine. This is simple text message, same thing in here. Let's choose an expression, blow it up. There is an issue with one of the automations. choose whatever you want. It happened in, what do we have? Let's go back to the other one. And this workflow at date and time. Here is the URL. And I can get that sent over, and that is basically that. So this basically sends it off to my team or myself. You can set this up whichever way you want. You can have your team members check this out as well, so they'll be notified to get on top of it right away and get it fixed as soon as possible. So let's execute the step. Let's double check in our Slack. Now you can see right here, this also says automated by n8n workflow. Like, we can turn it off by going over to where it is again, going all the way to the bottom, add options, include link in workflow, turn that off. Test it again, execute step. Let's come back into Slack. It's right there. Now it no longer says automated with this n8n workflow. Perfect, that is working right now. Lastly, what I like to do here is like to add a Gmail email, because I want to be notified directly to let me know there's an issue. So we can get that set up. Again, watch the other video to understand how you can set up your credentials for Google. Again, it's right up top. Watch that, set it all up. It's super simple, have it all set up to go. But what you got to do here, oops, sorry, this is not a get a message, this is a send a message. Send a message right there. There you go. My credentials set up. Resources message, operation is send. Send it to whichever one you want, or if you have like a specific customer service or team that has a specific email, you can send it to them directly. But for this one, I'll just send it to my own specific one. Subject is error in workflow. That's the subject. Text, message, same thing. Put an expression, blow it up. There is an error in the workflow. It had issues in, same thing. Let's pick which one it is. Come back to Google Sheets, the workflow at date and time. Here is the URL. Bring that over. You are done. We can execute the step. There, it got sent to our Gmail, and now we are all notified to let me know that there's issues all the way around. So every time there's an issue or an error in any of the workflows going forward, especially if there is in live automations, you know how to fix it, or you're at least notified so you can get on top of it right away. And there you have it, guys. That is the entire workflow. It is super simple. You can add or subtract whichever things you want in there to make things super simple for you. But this is how I set it up in my own personal space right now for my business and my personal life, just to make sure that I'm on top of everything. It's super important for you, especially if you have clients in a live space in production ready automations, because you want to make sure that you're on top of everything, or else they're just going to find out and they're going to be upset and there's going to be a whole bunch of issues, and we don't want that, right? So thanks for getting to the last part of the video. If you like this type of content, then please highly subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, because that helps me out a ton and lets me know that I can keep on making these type of videos to help you out to make more money in the future, especially with AI. But if you want to get more direct hands-on experience and help from myself, make sure to check the description down below. There's a link to the free community where I share this whole automation for you as well, and also just help out in answering any questions that you have. So thanks again for watching this to the end of the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.